The repeat of Phase 3 of grassroots elections of the ruling United Democratic Alliance Party held this Saturday have been marred by a number of challenges, including delays in delivery of digital voting gadgets at some polling stations, missing names of candidates in the database, and for some voters, especially the youth, failing to find their names in the voters' register. Deputy President Kithure Kindiki has acknowledged some of these challenges, even as some leaders in the party say the issues could force a repeat of the exercise in certain areas. NTV's Victor Ngaruya tells us more.
After the ruling UDA party announced on Friday that it had finalized preparations for the repeat of Phase 3 grassroots elections that took place this Saturday, the exercise has evidently faced several challenges in some parts of the country. Speaking at the party headquarters in Nairobi, Deputy President Kithure Kindiki acknowledged that there had been a number of challenges, including delays in the opening of some polling stations and the late arrival of digital voting gadgets used in the exercise.
We had a few areas where we had missing some of the candidates. Their names were missing from the database because of maybe the data submitted was missing certain details and so forth and so on.
He added that in areas experiencing technical difficulties, the party opted to revert to manual voting procedures to avoid postponing the elections. Confusion was also witnessed in several polling centers in Uasin Gishu County after some youth who had turned up to vote were unable to do so because their names were missing from the voters' register.
Tumekuja hapa na kufika hapa tukaambiwa hao vijana hawezi kupiga kura. Kwa sababu ni ya nini? List inatumikana ni ya 2022. Sisi tunataka kuuliza chama yetu ya UDA na rais atusikize. Tuko 2022 ama tuko 2026?
In Kikuyu constituency, Kiambu County, digital system challenges were also reported during the voting process, with the area member of parliament Kimani Ichung'wah saying the election could be repeated if complaints warrant such action.
We will do an audit, a post-election audit of the issues that are there. Those that will necessitate a repeat, we may just have to do that.
However, in some areas, the exercise recorded strong turnout of party members. In Nyeri County, hundreds of supporters stand up at various polling stations to elect their grassroots officials.
We'll be requesting the other parties who also be facing us in the elections next year also to do the same grassroots election, so that when you're talking about your agenda, you'll have solved it at the grassroots level.
In Nandi County, some leaders praised the electronic voting system, saying it had helped streamline the voting process.
The gadgets were here 3 days before, and at exactly 8 a.m., the first person had already voted.
Speaking further on the exercise, Deputy President Kithure Kindiki said the party had decided to repeat the elections after identifying gaps during the initial phase, including a limited number of candidates in some areas. He added that some members had failed to register due to lack of information or the 200 shillings registration fee, which the party later waived to allow more grassroots members an opportunity to participate in the quest for leadership in the party. Victor Ngaruya, NTV.